Hi guys, Dave Dog here. We're back with our most important match of the save. Playoff first round or quarter final if you like. Away to Telford. It's Tuesday the 2nd of May 2028. Here we are in the tactical meeting. I don't think I've ever shown this in a video before. What I want to show you is that I'm going to go totally against what the tactical meeting is saying, especially the team changes. Look at that, make 8 changes to the team. Bring in players that haven't played, like Fonguk, Jones, and drop all our back four. Drop our super defensive partnership of Sams and Aina, and put in the middle of defence Harding and Shering. Change both full backs, put Callum Jones in at right back, and then move Tom Sams to left back. So don't know where this comes from at all, but we are certainly not doing that. I'm just going to totally disregard any of these. The only ones I'm going to do is trigger a press when the ball's played to JB. He's more or less their playmaker as a Mazzala. Similar formation to us, 4-3-3. And Junior Sangu will be less dangerous if we showed him onto his weaker foot. He's there forward. So we're going to do those. That's the only thing out of this tactical meeting that I'm going to do. So the record this season against AFC Telford, we played them early on in the season away from home and drew 1-1. Goal from Porritt. We then played them in the FA Trophy at home and lost 1-0. And the final game a few months ago was at home when we won 2-1. Trusty goal and Chaplin own goal. So a win, a draw and a loss in the league, a win and a draw. So we've got the upper hand in the previous results on them. If we look at the league table, we finished with 79 points. They finished 3 points better off than us with 82. So not much in it. They have the home advantage, of course, but we went there earlier in the season and got a draw. So we've got to do better than that. Telford have the 3rd best home record in the competition. We have the 3rd best away record in the competition. So something's got to give. All looking that like it's going to be a tight game. Let's have a look how we're lining up then today. So this is today's team, not the strongest team we could pick. This game coming on the Tuesday after our last league game, and we don't really do 2 games in a week against tough opposition. A lot of the players not good condition and will struggle to see the game out. Aina, Sams, Fielding, Hinchy and Sims tired. What we could have done with is a full week of training before this game, not having to play a few days after. If I'd have known what the score was going to be and how things worked out against Kings Lynn, I would have played a much weaker team. Maybe then we wouldn't have crossed through on goal difference. It's not ideal. Added to that, we've got 2 wingers out. Trusty suspended after his stupid red card against Kings Lynn, and Ngoy injured again. We're bringing in the man from the cold. Hurst is going to start on the right wing, and Lovick moves to the left wing as an inverted winger. Top scorer Sims, needing 1 goal to equal the most goals in a season. Currently held by Hamed from a few seasons ago. He needs 1 goal to equal that. So the team is Macaulay in goal as usual. Harding comes in at right back. We're not going for the experience of Shering. He's let us down before. So Harding is in there. Aina and Sams, solid central defensive partnership. They have played most of the games, as has Ferguson at left back. Fielding in the deep line playmaker role in front of them. We're going to match the formation that they're going to play, which is a 3 in midfield with a defensive midfielder. Hinchy as a Mazzala, dual Mazzalas. Williams comes in for Earing. Earing's not lived up to the promise when we signed him, and he drops to the bench. So Williams is in from the start along with Hurst. So we're going in cautious to start with. Normal tactics, except we've removed the out of possession tackle harder. That's the way we start. Barber on the bench. We're not taking any chances if we get a goalkeeper injury. A rarity in Football Manager, I know. I've never had one recently. Certainly not in FM23. Shering and Earing drop to the bench then. Porritt and Stead our attacking options. Into the dressing room and the team talk. We've already got three motivated players. Stead, Lovick and Fielding, the experienced players, are motivated already before I've even said anything. Let's go positive. We're going to pump fists. Come on everybody, we all know what's at stake. Let's make sure we win. And that's inspired Conor Ferguson. So we've got 4 people up for the game. Nobody's nervous. Let's get into it then. Match preview. And Telford, as we suspect, lining up the same way as us, the 4-3-3. And let's get the kick-off then. That's our lineup. And skip the formalities. Just change that from match stats, what I had on from a previous game. Not this save, another save, but we've got the Telford formation and nothing much happening so far. There's one shot not on target from Telford and we've done nothing, although we've had most of the possession at 66%. Of course, they're clear favourites for this, being higher than us in the league and the home advantage. Press Patrick Brough, the left back, and nothing happening, although we have had a shot on target, but this is the first highlight. Harding plays it into the box. Lovick picks up the clearance from the defender and gives it to Chaplin, and Sangu is there forward. He's very deep. Get back there, don't get up front. Morehouse, Hope, no Hope, get him tackled. No, we're not on hard tackling, are we? And that's off the crossbar. Brilliant from Hope. So that's the first highlight, and here's another one, another free kick from Harding. What was that? You're supposed to try and get it to somebody in green, Harding, but we've picked it up again. Fielding through Sims, and he's missed a save. He was offside anyway. You could see he was miles offside. I don't know how that was a save. Aina with a header, but straight to their central defender, and it's Telford. Long ball through the middle. Blackett Taylor's on it and crosses it in. Sangu, their forward, unmarked, taps it in just before half time. Telford go 1-0 up, and it was that long ball through, and he just ran past Harding, who let him go, and then Sams somehow just moved away from Sangu and let him score. I don't know. Are these in a different class or something? 1-0 down at half time. We've had 2 shots, 2 on target, but they've had the better chances. 6 corners to our none. We've had more possession as usual, but we're not doing anything with it. What's the team talk going to be? The pundits might not believe us, but the fans do. Let's try that one. I know I'm not really one for doing it for the fans, but let's see if it makes any difference. It's inspired Williams. And Sims 6.3, he's not been playing well recently. Harding 6.4, he's down. Fielding, as usual, is our ever reliant midfielder at 7.1. Let's start the second half and see if we can get into this game at all. And it's a free kick to us. Fielding plays it in, but it's headed clear, and Lovett's going to get first to that ball. Plays it back to Hinchy. Hinchy, what's he doing on the halfway line? Ferguson to Lovick. Back to Ferguson. Sams plays it right across to Aina. Fielding. We're playing it around lovely here, but there's that through ball, but it's not getting anywhere near our players, and their defenders are just loving this, picking it up at the back. And there's Morehouse, acres of space. We're just not marking anybody at all. Sangu, Sams just lets it go over his head, don't even try to win it. And Telford are like their Stevenage. Harding heads off the line and cleared out for a throw-in. Something's got to change here. Let's change it. 50 minutes. What can we change to make a difference here? The forwards, Lovick 6.5 and Sims 6.4. Hurst not playing too bad at 6.7. Harding, though, 6.5. He's not doing it. I'm going to take him off for starters. We're going to bring Shearing on. We're going to go to a back 3. I'm going to take Ferguson off. Stead's focus. We're going to bring Stead on for Ferguson and play it 2 up front. Same as the poacher. Stead pressing forward on support, and we're going to have 3 central defenders with Fielding in front. So it's a 3-3-4, quite attacking really, and we're going to go balance. We've really got to get back in this game, and we'll try that for now. 50 minutes on the clock, and we make a change to go more positive. Let's have a shout and encourage. I've had a lot of ball, but scoreline isn't in favour. Tell me something I don't know. And 4 shots, 2 on target, and it's another free kick to us. Sams to Fielding. To Hinchy, back to Fielding. This is, I know what's going to be a long ball. No, he picks out Williams. Stead, back to Fielding. To Williams, we're playing some football now. What's going on? But we're not getting anywhere. We're playing it all in our own half. Hurst is tackled, but gets the ball back again. Shearing, not Shearing. Keep calling him Shearing. It's coach firm. And Sangu robs Fielding, I think it was there. Hope. What's the defenders move out of the way? It just gets my just gets me. The defenders are so poor. Being a former defender myself, you just would never move out of the way. So 73 minutes and not in the game really, but it's only 1-0. We've got to change something. Very frustrated Sams, very poor. Fielding, very poor, but playing okay. Do we bring Sams off at 6.8? Yeah, I'm going to drop Fielding in for Sams. I'm going to bring Porritt on for Sams and play him up there. He's going all out attack here now. We're going to put Lovick on attack. Asking for trouble really. 2 Mazzalas. We're going to play Williams as a deep line playmaker on defend. He has played on defend before. So it's a 3-2-5 now, and we're going to go positive. Nothing to lose. Final change. We know what's going to happen, don't we? They're just going to go up the other end and make it 2-0. Although they've got the possession, they've got the momentum. We're doing nothing. Let's have a shout and demand more. And is anything going to happen, or is it just going to be a 1-0? Here's Macaulay. Highlight, 88th minute, Williams, and it's a long ball, but cut out by Brough, their left back. And as I say, they're probably going to make it 2-0 here. Shering plays it back to Macaulay. Long ball. Sims doesn't win headers, but Lovick picks up the clearance. Lovick plays it across field. Hurst runs away from it instead of going for the ball. Oh, this match engine. Something has got to be done with this. It's just unrealistic. There's a shot, but straight to Macaulay, picks it up easily. And it looks like 4 minutes added time. We're going to go down 1-0. We weren't in the game at all, really. 65% possession, 4 shots, 2 on target, and just the 1 goal from them. Sangu scoring just before half time. We're out. We made the playoffs this season, but it's going no further, I'm afraid. Tom Macaulay keeping the score down, the man of the match with 7. Fielding also got 7. Aina 6.9, Shering 6.9. So some reasonable performances there, but on the attacking side, certainly not good enough. Sims, don't know where he was. Did he do anything? 6.1. We kept the score down, and it's a 1-0 defeat. Something to build on, I suppose, but I'm getting a bit frustrated. We've made the playoffs after 6 seasons. I suppose that's something. If you look at real life, Bradford Park Avenue were relegated this season and nowhere near the playoffs. So unless some sugar daddy comes along and puts in a load of money, then I can't see anything happening next season. Any comments you want to leave, please do so. We've heard all the downloaded tactics and cheats, but I'm not about that. It's got to be realistic, and realistically Bradford Park Avenue are not going to get out of the National League North, and I think the game represents that. Without cheating, you're not going to do it. So this is Dave Dog. Please pick me up again. I'm down and I need some help. Do we carry on with Bradford Park Avenue just plodding along in National League North? It's getting a bit boring, I think. Please comment, and let me know how you feel. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Dave Dog. Bye for now.